welcome to another episode of Drunken Pixie. It's our 10th episode this time. Woo! It's very exciting. And exciting. We have fireworks!
I don't think we remembered to order those.
We forgot the fireworks. That would have been cool though, huh? We have Rafters.
That's almost the next best thing after fireworks, you know.
It is.
I think they're starting to introduce Rafters at Disneyland.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, in the evening.
It's Goofy's Wild Rafter Ride. So, without further ado, let's see how we get on.
Alright, so today Ryan is at work, and I made a rafter yesterday as kind of a mock to see how it was going, etc., etc. And after the rigorous scrutiny of both myself and Ryan, he seems to think that it's alright too. We're going to go ahead and cut out the rest of them. So, let's get started. So, we have taken some measurements from this one that allegedly fits. It is 73 3/8 of an inch overall from the furthest extreme of yar.
Yar!
To yar.
Yar!
And then between where this right angle comes in here to where our bird's beak will be is 59 1/8. So now I was going to measure, you saw me taking measurements earlier, and then I remembered something that my uncle-in-law said, John, said that measurements can lead to errors, especially when you're doing something that's a repetitive, everything is going to be the same length. So it's better to use a rod, in this case my mock one, which was made yesterday, especially for the commemoration of a friend's birthday because I couldn't make it there. So, Fogel, that's for you. Happy birthday. So this is what I have accomplished. I got all of the rafters for the peaked end and that goes over the other end. I also killed the camera yesterday, so this is actually the following day. And yes, Ryan is back with me, so we're going to go put them all up there. Up there, way up there. It's gonna be scary. Oh, I also faffed around with that. That is a pain in the tail, let me tell you. That is gonna go over the dormer right there. Day 2 of Rafters, which is really more like day 1 of Rafters because I was doing Rafters and that really doesn't count. But look at that. Got our dormer. It's pretty swish. Heck yeah. And I've only run my head into things like a million times, so, you know, there's that. I'm spying on Ryan from our loft. Hello. Oh shoot, it gave us away. I figured out these damn valleys. These took days. These pieces right here. I couldn't find anywhere that explained it terribly adequately. Apparently, you take the pitch of this roof and multiply the run times 1.4. I have no idea what any of that is, so I eyeballed it. And then you take off angles at your appropriate angle, and you cut that sort of a thing into it.
Yar! Okay, so what I've been doing while Anna's been doing roofing and rafters and fun with geometry is I have been nailing shear panels the rest of the way up. So we've finished that end of the wall. That's all completely panelled over, waiting for the window holes to be cut through or routed through. And so what I'm doing now is just shooting up this side, which is kind of more difficult because you're off the ground and it takes a little bit of jiggery pokery to get it up there. But we've got 2 panels up so far. We've got another 2.5 panel, 3 panels to go, 1.5 on either side. And then what we noticed already, much with the same as with the bottom, you put the shear panels on and all of a sudden all your wibbly wobbly wall work that you were kind of worried it was going to look like it was going to fall down is suddenly like super super stable and steady, which is the whole point of a shear panel, and it's why they're so awesome. So yay shear panels. Okay, so we've got both sides of the sheathing almost done over here. It's kind of tricky because obviously it's really high, so we've only got our little scaffolding thing to do. And we can't use the nail gun because for some reason, no matter what we do, including changing the pressure and trying to adjust the gun and using different nails and all kinds of stuff, whenever we pow a nail, it just like buries itself through the outside sheathing and doesn't work. So we're having to hand nail everything, which is giving me tennis elbow and blisters. But while I was doing that, Anna was doing the other thing, and she's going to tell you about it right now.
So, I finished. The valleys I didn't really finish, but I'll figure that out and then I will, and it'll be great. So we've got the valleys and that little bugger. The shed roof right there for our little dormer was a huge pain in the tail. I had to remake it multiple times, but in the end, we persevered. There was a lot of walloping, cutting, and crying, and head bashing into roofers, and that'll probably continue. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Now we just gotta do that one over there.
Yarr!
So, very excitingly, our insulation came today, or it came yesterday and we weren't here for it, so we went and picked it up from the post office. The lady was thinking that I meant small parcels when I said there was a lot of it. Yeah, we got 5 boxes of 36 pounds of sheep's wool insulation. So this is highly flame retardant. It's all natural. You can stick your face in it. Smells like sheep. And it's going to insulate our house. It's really good with moisture control as well because it allows the moisture to breathe and move through it. So where other insulations hold it in place, like the polystyrene that we did in the floor, not as good. And it was our plan to do other insulation, but actually Oregon Shepherd do really decent prices, and we were really happy. We got all of this down here for $681, and that was with $150 of shipping, so that's decent. It should fill our whole house. We might need one more. But the polystyrene was slightly more expensive to do. So this seemed like a good option.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our 10th episode and all the fireworks and excitement. And did you see the laser show? How cool was that? How did we afford that? I don't even know. That's just craziness. But anyway, let us know what it is that you like and what you don't like about the episodes, and we will attempt to do something about it.
Possibly.
But until then, have fun. Don't hurt yourself with power tools. Don't chase cars like a dog. Don't catch concrete frisbees in your mouth. And
no fun over here.
And we will see you next time on The Drunken Pixie. So, bye. Bye. I can't believe you forgot the laser show.
What? You forgot the fireworks.